How's it going, everyone? Hopefully you're doing well. Welcome back to another tank review. Today we are going to be talking about the Kunze Panzer, which is a tier 9 reward tank that you can get from the battle pass. Now this does come with a better standard large repair kit, which means that you never have to spend any credits on it, and it repairs actually 5% faster than the normal large repair kit. Now what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to be running through all the stats of the tank, compare it to some other tanks which are similar, and at the end of it we'll go through the equipment, the crew skills, and then follow it up with maybe 2 games at the end, which will be live. It won't be cherry-picked games. So yeah, sound good? Alright, let's go. Okay, so here we are on Tanks GG. As you can see, we have the Kunze Panzer, the Type 61, the M46 pattern, and the Centurion 7-1. These are similar by nature, but at the same time kind of not, because the Kunze Panzer is kind of a rare breed, where you kind of want to play it on a ridgeline, but at the same time you have 0 armor to back it up. It does have good enough kind of gun handling and stuff like that, but at the same time it's not a great sniper, so it's such a kind of mismatch of stuff that's going on. It's hard to actually find something that is very, very similar to it. But I think, you know, these tanks are what you would see, I'd say, the most on, you know, random games and stuff like that. So we'll compare it to them. Straight away you will see it has got okay DPM, definitely more than the Centurion 7-1, but highest pen, which is combined with the 7-1, much better than the 218 pen on the pattern, for example. I will say that this also does get 300 heat pen, which is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. When you have a Type 61 that has 330 heat, I mean, sure, you definitely have better premium pen than the M46 pattern, and definitely, you know, better than this, but that is kind of hesh, really, really nice to have. But, you know, you can't, if you go up against a Type 5 in a Centurion 7-1, it's a little bit awkward, at least frontally. So it's nice to have 300 pen, but it's not perfect. Rate of fire is good enough. As you know, DPM wise, 390 alpha combined with a 9-second reload, roughly. You can get that down quite a bit, obviously, with vents and rammer and stuff like that. So yeah, the 2.6k is showing there, considering that is a 390 alpha damage gun. For the damage of the tank, it is more in line with the pattern than it is in line with, obviously, the Centurion 7-1. Even though that all 3 of them get the same alpha damage, it's not really, really dramatically slow like the Centurion 7-1. It definitely has the reload that you can kind of permatrack people if they don't have a repair crew and stuff like that. So keep an eye out for that if you are playing against it. It does fire a lot faster than the Centurion. Caliber wise, it is a 105, which means that you can pen the S1 and the UDES 03. However, you cannot pen the 1030 or the 103B. It does get some very nice shell velocity, exact the same speed as the Centurion 7-1, so that is very nice to have. And the premium rounds go okay. I mean, 1.2k is pretty fast for a heat round, so, you know, you're not really, you know, losing out on that as well. Now, for the gun handling of this tank, it is so weird, okay? It does get minus 15 gun depression, but that is only when you are in the special mode. What do you mean the special mode? Well, this is like the UDES and, you know, the STRV line. They have the siege mode. Now, this thing has the exact same thing. It is not like the STB1 where you can just, you know, activate it whenever you're at low movement speed. You have to press a button and wait. Now, this is what I mean. It has 10 degrees. However, if you want the full, like, 15, you're going to have to go into this mode. And the mode is not done automatically, as I've already said. So this 15 degrees is not really going to be what you're going to see all the time. And you're not going to want to go into the mode all the time either, as we're going to see in a second. So realistically, you only get 10 degrees. The rest of the stats are completely fine, because you can just whack on, you know, vents. And by the time that you have equipment and stuff like that, these are more than manageable. It is not the most accurate gun, which is why I said it's not really a sniper either. Even though, weirdly, it's designated as one. But we're going to get into that right now. So the Kunze Panzer, when it enters siege mode, as you can see, dispersion goes way down. like so far down. It is really, really good dispersion, and the aim time is also really, really good, just like how the SDRV line and all of that is. However, you sacrifice so much DPM to get this dispersion. It's just not worth it. Like, why? Why would you go into this mode? It is not worth it to get better dispersion and more gun depression when you're sacrificing a massive reload time. Like, that is massive. When you could just have 10 degrees and just carry on like that. So these are the stats that I will show you, because I don't think there's any point of going into the siege mode, honestly. Now, for the mobility, it is, I mean, it's the best out of all of them. Definitely faster than Centurion 7.1, definitely faster than the Type 61, and definitely faster than the Pattern. But you kind of expect that to be the case if it has completely no armor. It has to have something to bring it back. Although, it has the same power to weight as all the rest of them. So you're going to be moving up to that top speed at the same pace as all the rest of them, but you will go past them eventually. So that 65 is nice, but it's not something that you're always going to get to, or at least not very fast. Terrain resistances are fine, they are not too bad, exactly the same as the Type 61, similar kind of ones to the Centurion 7.1 as well. Armor of the tank, just forget about it. Your tank is made out of paper. We can have a quick look now. As you can see right here, everywhere is green, even for, you know, your 2.68 standard rounds. For HE, it's not quite that bad, right? I mean, if you're in the side, yes, you can pen this because it's only 30mm thick. So keep that in mind if you are, you know, playing against a light tank that might fire HE like an EBR or something. If they get around your side, they're probably going to fire HE and it will do a lot of damage. But for the rest of it, there's just nothing. Like, even if you used all your gun depression, you're just going to get shot in the face. Like, it's just... So, no armor at all. Assume that every single shot that goes your way is going to pen you. Health-wise, it is the lowest, which is kind of a bit of a disappointment considering that it also has the least armor out of all of them. So that's kind of annoying. It's okay. It kind of makes up for it in the camo values at least. 17 camo rating is insane for a medium tank. Because that's base camo as well, by the time that you add, you know, like a camo crew and stuff like that, and vents on top of it, it's going to be a very, very good kind of camo tank at the end of it. 400 meters view range, which is decent. Means that you don't really need coated optics if you're running food, which is a good thing. And a fire chance of 12%, which might make some people happy. Now, for the equipment on this tank, I am using Vents Rema V-Stab. It goes down to 0.37 for the dispersion, which is not great, I know. But what are you going to do? You could get rid of vents and then go for improved aiming, but then you're sacrificing a load of other stuff on top of that, so it's not really worth it just to get that down a little bit more. So we're going to use Vents Rema V-Stab. For the crew skills, this is what I have. The Leo crew fits perfectly into this tank. E50M crew will not fit perfectly, because you do have a radio operator or double loader, I can't remember, it's one of the two. So yeah, everything that you see here, this is what I have. Copy it if you want. Obviously, BIA, 6 cents, that's what you really need. And then anything to help improve the aiming of the crew is going to help out quite a bit. Also Intuition, because Intuition is the best perk in the game. Okie dokie, right. I actually sped through this because I want to try and speed up these reviews to kind of waste less time. Let's go and play some games. Alright, so we're on Pearl River in a tier 10 game. Not really the best of matchmaking for us, to be honest. We're going to take the safe route and go all the way around. Obviously, we don't have a lot of health, so that is going to be something that we need to keep an eye on. The health of this tank is, yeah, it can disappear very fast. Especially only being 1,600. You're going to feel it when you get hit by like a Jagdpanzer 100 or something like that. And it is very, very, very much one-shottable for an FV 4005 or the, obviously, the 103, well, 183B. So, yeah. It's not the healthiest tank, let's say. But we are going to hopefully go up to here. I want to knock these trees down. 1, 2. And then... I think he spots us. He doesn't spot us. Okay. That's actually quite interesting. I would have thought that he would have spotted us. But our camo rating actually held up. I can shoot this guy. Okay, good accuracy. I can shoot that guy without getting detected because I'm behind bushes. So we could actually use that to advantage, but you know, the poor accuracy of this gun is showing itself here. Do need to be careful when you're playing this though, because if you like overextend a bit, it's yeah, it's pretty much death instantly as soon as you get detected. WZ is pushing there. Can I shoot this Leo? I might be able to shoot this Leo. I'm going to enter siege mode, right? Purely to try and shoot some of these. As I said, it's not really recommended to go into siege mode because what's the point? You're just making your gun worse for no real reason. Go back because that guy's going to spot me in a second. Go out of siege mode. Put one into him. We don't get spotted for that, which is good. He should finish him off. I'm going to go into siege mode for the Leo. Because he'll probably go and try and kill the 430 in a second. Could actually shoot this guy as well. Out of siege mode. It's not where you want to be. 10 degrees is enough to deal with this, but it was just being a little bit cautious, that's all. Alright, we get detected by him. There is a convoy that's unspotted, so we don't actually know where he is. Ah! Just out of range. The mountain is just enough to block it off. Well, that's annoying. Oh, okay. Panzer 100. Still don't know where the convoy is, which is the most annoying thing, actually. Can't even see him. Load heat. Even then, like, heat, 300 heat is just not reliable enough. But I didn't want to shoot because I know that it could easily just not work. That's interesting we don't get spotted by him. Okay, back to APCR. I'm now going to try and kill this convoy. But we also need to run because being here is not the greatest of things. As long as I don't get spotted by the convoy or someone like that. I get spotted by the Leo. No? Okay. Camo rating actually is really, really nice on this. Now, I can't spot the Leo, but I do know that there is no one... Foch is going to kill him. Maybe he won't. What? Hello? Foch? You good? Can shoot this once and back off. Wait, really? Foch? Like... Wait, how do you... I don't even know, man. Out of siege. I don't know how the Foch nearly managed to mess that up. Unlucky. Shouldn't... No, we can't really peek that again. We're getting capped, I know, but there's not a lot I can do. Try and get down and then we can go around maybe. Also conscious that the Leo could just be coming up besides us, so... Low tape. That's unlucky. Oh well. Okay, well, back to APCR because the Leo is coming to push us. And he has a lot more DPM than me. Really? He knocks my gunner and my commander out. Oh, I need my commander more. Man, what a joke. I can't believe... He knocked both of them out with one shell. Oh, GG, man. Like, what I meant to do. Oh, well, 3,000 damage. Not too bad, but nothing more that I can do there. We get screwed by RNG at the end because both my gunner and commander go. Okay, so for a first game, we come third on damage. Not too bad, honestly, considering that it's a tier 10 game. It's just not... It's not the tank that you want to brawl in. Like, if you try and brawl in this thing, it's just not going to be a good day for you. But yeah, on to our next game, and we'll wrap things up. Okay, so we're going to go... It's Empire's Border, tier 8 game, so we are top tier. I'm going to go to the middle. Yeah, we have a few tanks coming with us, that's fine. Okay, we'll go to the middle and just see how it goes. It should be okay. Hopefully then we can maybe face the batch at 12T, maybe even the WZ. How much HE pen do I have? 53. That's enough for the batch out. We'll load that for the batch out, and it's pretty healthy HE, right? Yeah, 480. It's pretty nice. As long as we hit him in the turret, it's pretty good. I mean, we can also pen a Barask if he comes down here. He might not, so... Oh, the batch out's all over there. Ah, that went a lot faster than I thought. Nice aim, Max. Well, we didn't HE pen him. These APCR shells are really nice. I know there's a Schwarz Panzer beside me, but... not really too... Oh... That could do some damage, actually. Really? You still have a shot? Okay, well, we should be unspotted. And those over there can't actually shoot me, so I'm going to go up here and see if I can maybe annoy them over this way. I mean, that just went through the floor. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that one, game. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take it, but I'm not so sure on that one. Leo PTA is pretty low on health as well. We might be able to get one more into this A phase one as he's retreating down. He's already gone past there. No, yeah. That's unlucky. I think he just fired out frustration there. Just play around the reloads. It's fine. Actually going to go into siege mode to kill this guy. You're lucky. You are lucky. No point going back. We might as well go forwards because there's like they've won this. So now we go forwards and we just try and play around our reload and just try and do some damage. I wish I still had my my HE. There's the Borsuk. I'm just gonna do that. I don't really care about that too much, to be honest. Now he's dead, and we can make sure that we try and hide, and then we put one more into this guy. Good, and now we can just try and finish off the... Oh, he's actually going to shoot me. Okay, 3.3k. Yeah, not really too much to say. Like, it's a good enough game. It was a turbo game, so we come top on damage. Yeah. Like the game was 4 minutes. We read the kind of situation well, and we went in when we should have gone in, and we got damage for it. We probably could have got more if we played a little bit more precise, but oh well. Yeah, we made 73k, although we did get 50k for a mission. So yeah, but we didn't lose that much overall anyway. And you don't need to spam gold in this thing. Like, you just don't. 300 gold pen is not actually that good. And most of the time, 268 standard is more than enough, especially with this shell velocity. This is really, really nice. So, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Hopefully you learned something about the tank. If you did enjoy, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It does all help me out greatly. And let me know what you think about the Kunze Panzer. Whether you hate it, you love it, or you just don't really know what to really think about it. I don't really think it's the best option for picking it up. I still think the Phase 1 and even the Char is better than this. But yeah, let me know what you think. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.